Battlefield Podcast.
Hey everybody, Ola aka ChalkOne here from Battlefield Podcast alongside Tim aka Darkness429, and we're going to talk a little bit about the news today and some features revealed for the Battlefield 4 version of Battlelog. Currently we have Battlelog as an app for a variety of smart devices. We'll call them iPhones, iPads, various Android devices. For Battlefield 4, they're ramping it up a little bit. In this video that they had posted, they announced some extra features so that it's not just for PC gamers anymore. It's going to be cross-platform, so it's going to be on a variety of smart devices as well as on the computer. You can do things that you can currently do, such as check your stats and find out where your friends are playing, but you'll also be able to configure your loadouts, find servers, and even join a server so that it's ready for you when you get home, which is an interesting feature. Tim, why don't you tell us a little bit about what they call the battle screen, which is probably my favorite new feature.
Well, for battle screen, this is a way for someone to be able to connect to a game while playing. You can be in the middle of a game, and Ola, you could go connect to another server, and while I'm in game, I'm able to join you seamlessly using my mobile device, and then it'll just connect me over to you. We also have the ability to use the battle screen as a second screen. We can open it up in a secondary monitor, or we can put it on a laptop or a tablet. And what that'll do is give us the ability to blow up the mini-map in full screen. So, you know, in 1080p on a full-size monitor, we'll be able to see all the objectives. And then in real time, we'll be able to set attack points and whatnot. For Xbox users, you'll be able to utilize the Microsoft technology known as Smart Glass, and that'll seamlessly connect all your devices together while playing Battlefield.
I think this is the most interesting feature, and I hope that we've seen some of this related to the commander mode. I hope I can do this on a second PC, or even just a second monitor on the same PC. I do have an iPad that I could bring up here and use as my mini-map to issue commands and stuff, but ideally I'd like to just do it on my second monitor that's right there with a mouse and keyboard. That's what I'm hoping for.
The only thing I'm worried about is if we're clicking on the second monitor, will it, like it normally does, will it kind of minimize the primary application while you're working on the other one? Hopefully there will be some type of seamless integration between the two so that your cursor kind of stays in-game while you're working on the second monitor.
Yeah, or even if you have to use a second computer, like a laptop. A lot of people that play on consoles, and that question has been asked, do I have to have a tablet? I don't think so. I think a lot of people who play on consoles will have a laptop probably sitting next to them on the couch or on a coffee table anyways, and if you can pull it up on there, that would be pretty cool.
Right. I mean, like I said with the Smart Glass, I mean, if you have a Windows 8 computer or even an Android device or an Apple device, you'll be able to use the Smart Glass for at least for the Xbox players. We're not really sure how the PlayStation players will utilize it, but at least for the Xbox players, as long as you're able to run Smart Glass in some form, it'll be just fine.
Now, the other feature they highlighted is called changing your loadouts in real time, and I find this a little bit curious. What it's supposed to do, it's supposed to allow you to change your weapon loadouts on your tablet or other device, we'll just call them on the other device, while you're in the game on your main gaming machine, console, whatever. I'm not sure exactly what the point of that is. I suppose if you have spare time and you don't want to wait until you die to change it, you could take advantage of that, but it's interesting. You can set your loadouts now in Battlelog, but I guess this is going to be a little bit more integrated.
Yeah, I think what it's doing is it's keeping your eyes focused on the main screen, not having to, like we do in computer, hit escape and then go to loadout changes and then change it that way. If we just kind of look down at our phone and switch it real quick, with the the loadout's already loaded on the phone while we're playing, it might make for a more easier transition, if you will, to the next set of customizations for the loadout.
Now, the other feature they also have is called missions, and this is kind of cool. It's another social aspect of Battlelog where you're supposed to be able to set goals for you and your friends. So they use examples of who's the best tank destroyer, but you can think of anything like who's going to get the most pistol kills, and you can set these custom goals. You can invite your friends to participate in these missions, and it keeps track. And it will tell you that, oh, friend so-and-so, like Darkness429, just passed you in stinger kills or passed you in knives. I can just imagine that for a lot of those people out there that are knife crazy. Yeah. This is going to be really cool because you can set these custom challenges and keep track just those specific goals for specific people. It's going to be really cool.
Yeah, and to kind of go along with these leaderboard progressions, we'll have what's known as geo leaderboards. in Battlefield 3 and Battlelog, we had just a kind of generic leaderboard, the best assault class, or the best tanker, the best jet pilot internationally. But now you're able to kind of pinpoint it to a smaller, more finite area. You can do it to city or to state or country. And not just look at the entire world as a whole. And I really like that. I like being able to just be the best in a smaller area instead of trying to fight against the entire world for the #1 spot. I could be the #1 tanker in Florida, and I really like that.
Yeah, I guess the idea of this is to make it more social so that you can actually find out and potentially talk to people who are in your general area and compare your stats to them. It's interesting. I hope that there's going to be some more privacy features. I know we've heard this a lot, especially from people who are on YouTube or quote-unquote bigger names or have issues with stalkers and whatnot, that geotagging, a lot of people, it will freak out. So hopefully there'll probably be an option to say, I don't want that. I don't want to be compared to people that live in my area because I don't want them to know, or whatever.
Right. Or maybe just like more specific locations could only be shared with your friends, or a certain list of friends. So, like we try to, I try to accept a lot of people on my friends list who want to play with me, but there's a key group of them that I actually call my online friends that I game with on a regular basis. So being able to kind of to make those privacy options more viable to us, and actually, so we don't get tracked down by trolls and whatnot. Yeah, I would like that.
Yeah, it'd be nice. We have only seen a developer on Reddit say that there should be more privacy features, maybe even an invisible mode. That would be nice. Hopefully it's more customizable. The other thing we don't know yet is there going to be a friends limit still at 100 people? There's lots of things still out in the open. We want you to let us know in the comments what you think of the new features that they've announced for Battlelog, for Battlefield 4, but also some of the other things that you're looking forward to, wishes, things that you would love to see. And I guess we'll just all wait and see until we find out more later on this year.
Yeah, and as like Ola said, please make sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below. We love hearing from you guys. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. We're always posting new and exciting videos here at the Battlefield Podcast. If you'd like to follow us on Twitter, you can follow us at BF Podcast, and you can also go to www.battlefieldpodcast.com for our personal Twitter links, Facebook links, and many other exciting links. So thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.